welcome back to Low Waste Omnivore. For this week's video, you'll be joining me on a trip to the Natural Foods Co-op. And so that will entail me trying to get some items that are low waste or even just, zero waste, package free. And I guess the caveat here is that I'm not doing a full grocery haul at the Natural Foods Co-op. So for January, what I like to try to do is that I like to go through my pantry and basically do a pantry grocery shopping. Because what tends to happen is that you buy these foods over the year or over time and they kind of accumulate in your pantry, and you really, in the end, actually have quite a bit of food just at home. So what's more low waste than just using what you got? So the idea here is that I'm going to go through my pantry and pull out what I have that I can use to make meals with, and then basically kind of figure out what do I need, what few items, hopefully a few items, do I need to get to supplement what I have to make meals, make my various meals for the week. So that's what this is going to focus on, and also just to highlight some of the unique aspects that the Natural Foods Co-op has that most other conventional grocery stores do not offer. The co-op has some really great features that allow people to get items package free, low waste, and of course it's a co-op, so most of the stuff, especially all the produce, is organic, pretty much organic. They offer a lot of organic items in other sections of their grocery store and just other kind of like dietary specialties. Anyway, so that's kind of the video, is just to kind of see what I have in my pantry, what can I create from that, and then what items do I need to get at the store to supplement it to make meals, and what of those items that I need to get from the store, can I get those low waste, package free, zero waste, can I do that? So that's what we're gonna do. And just a reminder that if you like my videos or wanna see any future content, feel free to like this video and click the subscribe button for my channel to keep up to date to my videos that I release. I will be releasing videos every other Friday, and they're just gonna be on a bunch of different topics. So I hope you enjoy my content enough to do so, and feel free to leave any comments. I love to hear what you guys have to say about my videos and any topics you guys would like to hear. Last week's video, there was a comment about talking about California's new compost regulation, and I think that's a very interesting topic, and I probably will do a video on that. That one will just take a little bit more time, because I want to make sure I get all my information right before I end up sharing it with anybody. So yeah, so feel free to leave your comments below, and thanks again for watching. So this is my pantry. I'm gonna go through and pull out some items that I think can be used in some meals. So I got some canned goods, some dry rice and dry peas and other grains. I got some pasta, cranberries, more beans and pasta, almonds, and then in my fridge I actually had some carrots and cabbage and some celery. So once I have my inventory of items, what I try to do is I actually go online here and I'll pick a few items that I have. So let's say cabbage, carrots, celery, and I try to figure out what recipes could I use that use those items. So like, for example, a soup. I have lots of lentils, so I figured a cabbage, carrot, celery, lentil soup would actually work really well. And actually the recipe I found uses canned tomatoes, so I have canned tomatoes. So I'll do this, do a little bit of searching for about 15 minutes or so, trying to find recipes that use as many of the ingredients I already have in the house, and then just kind of figuring out what are those additional items that I might need. And so I make a list, obviously, after I get all those kind of thoughts in my head about what I want to make and kind of just the extra items that I need to get. So I'll make the list, put it all down, so hopefully I don't forget anything, because I'm always forgetful when I go to the grocery store, apparently. And yeah, so with that, let's take this list and now head over to the co-op. Okay, guys, so I am at the Natural Foods Co-op here in Sacramento, and this is a good place to get local products, local produce, unique items that might not be at the normal grocery stores, but also the main reason why I come to the Natural Foods Co-op is because they have a great bulk food section to get various dried goods in bulk. They also have some liquid goods like olive oil and honey. And also you can get eggs here without the carton. So I have this reusable carton that I got from my dad, who got it for camping, and so I took it because he didn't want it. So this will be used for my eggs, and for other things I brought reusable containers. And so the key with this is, you know, what I do ahead of time to make it really easy is that I put the tear weight on here on the container. So the tear weight is the weight of the container. So you don't want to buy like a bunch of nuts and then pay that same weight in the container. So here they will tear out, that's what they're doing. They're taking away the container weight, the tear weight. So I have a bunch of containers here that I've already labeled with the tear weight on them. And so I can put my, oats in there. I have a big container for leafy greens. They have a big bulk section of leafy greens. So I can get leafy spinach and stuff like that without the stupid plastic container that those always come in. And I also brought produce bags, reusable produce bags. So that's nice. And yeah, so let's go do some low-waste grocery shopping at the local co-op and see what I can get. So let's go. So I'm finished with the co-op. It was crazy busy. I mean, it is like Sunday at 11:30, so I guess it's prime time shopping time. But man, that's the busiest I've seen the co-op. I don't go all the time, but the times I have gone, I never seen all the registers open at one time and lines for each register. So it was a bit chaotic and kind of hard to document, take videos of stuff. So I did what I could, but I think it was successful. The one thing I couldn't get was that I wanted to get cumin. I'm out of cumin for my various, seasoning situation. So they didn't have cumin. I couldn't find it. Maybe they're out, so I'll have to try back another time. But I did get garlic powder and chili powder and some rosemary. They have a bulk spice section, which is really great to get spices and not get those little plasticky or little small glass containers that I feel like can never be recycled because they're just like this odd size. Anyways, so I'm done here. That was my trip to the Natural Foods Co-op. Actually, because I make this video over 2 weeks, I did end up going twice to the co-op, and I'll show you in photos of what I got from each trip at the co-op. They're roughly kind of the same stuff, but I was making a lot of similar items for both weeks. Also, one thing I didn't touch upon is that I do make things in large quantities. Like when I make chili, I make enough chili to like last for quite some time because it's also freezer friendly. So one thing I didn't show you is that I have a bunch of stuff in the freezer, like ready to go meals in mason jars, chili in mason jar, split pea soup in mason jars. So I've been also working through that as well. So again, use what you got because that is the most effective way to be low waste. You already have that item in your house, in your possession. You already purchased it. It already had its impact in whatever sense, its carbon impact, its environmental impact. So that's kind of what this video is highlighting, is that the biggest thing anyone can do when they're trying to be more environmentally friendly is to simply use what you got. This case of this video, I was using the foods I already had in my house and just supplementing it with a few things that I needed to get at the grocery store. And then also combining it with like introducing you to the natural foods co-op that is not similar to a conventional store. It is very much unique in that you can buy bulk things and other items in your own packaging. So that's the conclusion of this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I would like to know maybe what you guys have left in your pantry. Go take a look in your pantry and see what you have in there. Is there anything that you can use to make a meal? Maybe it's just missing, you know, 1 or 2 items that you can pull together. I'd love to hear what your experience was going into your pantry. Really dig in there. Dig into there. Push aside the stuff you just got last week and see what you have sitting in your pantry. And of course, you know, if it's still good, you know, hopefully it hasn't been sitting there for too long, use it. Use it before you lose it, basically. So with that, I will conclude my video. So thanks again, everyone. I appreciate your attention and watching this video, and stay tuned for my next video coming in 2 weeks. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.